So guys, I've built multiple different types of online businesses ranging from e-commerce, things like dropshipping, Amazon, eBay, so on and so forth. But one of my favorite types of one-person businesses right now is selling digital products online. And there's different levels when it comes to digital products. And I would say one of the highest forms is going to be by building some sort of an app that people can use, they can get value from over and over again. Something that you can also monetize in a simple and scalable way. So in today's video, what I want to do is show you how you can do this using Google Stitch in combination with Claude AI when it comes to building a simple web app in the quickest way possible. Now, for those of you that's not really sure of exactly what Google Stitch is and why you would even use it, it's basically something that you would use when it comes to designing a professional looking concept of what you're trying to build. So it's important to know that Stitch may not be the best tool to use when it comes to being able to launch your app, but at the same time, it's something that's also integral when it comes to the entire process because you can essentially use it as a free designer. And I've shown Google Stitch in previous videos, and one common question that I get is, Sam, why can't I just go straight over to the AI app builder? Why would I use something like Google Stitch? And this is a valid question. And I would say the reason for that is because you're able to conceptualize what you're trying to build before you go ahead and start building it. There's always going to be some sort of a design limitation when it comes to using an AI app builder, whether that's Claude, whether that's Google Anti-Gravity, AI Studio, whatever it is. So by using something like Stitch, you can essentially push the limits, push the boundaries when it comes to designing it so that you can now take those images, plug it straight into Claude or Anti-Gravity so that it can turn your idea into a reality. And the goal of today's video is to show you exactly how you can do this and how you can build something that can also be monetized from day one. It is important to know that I'm not saying that you're going to be able to earn an income from day one, but you're just going to be able to have something that can potentially bring in a source of income as long as you do everything right. So as you can see, I'm on the Stitch interface right now. To find it, you're just going to go over to stitch.withgoogle.com. That's the URL. And it's a very simple interface. You're going to select what type of app you're looking to build, whether it's a mobile app or web app. So today I'm going to go with web app, and you can also select the model that you want to go with as well. So you can select either 3.1 Pro, you can select free Flash. It's completely down to you. Now, when it comes to what I'm going to build today, the monetization strategy is actually quite simple. It's going to come down to doing something called affiliate marketing, where you're going to find an already existing product or service, and you're going to sign up to it, get a unique link, and you're going to build a completely free tool that people can use, something that's valuable, something that's in demand. And you're now going to place your unique link within your app so that you're going to be able to earn something called a commission. And there's a few different websites that you can go into when it comes to finding all of these different partnerships. For example, one of the ones that I personally use is impact.com. They've got thousands of different companies, well-known companies that you've heard of, maybe companies that you haven't heard of. But whatever the case is, once you create your account, you're going to be able to log in, scroll through all of the different companies. You can also filter it by different ones on the left-hand side, but I'm going to pick a random one for today's video. Let's go with this one over here, TikTok for Business. I'm sure that we can all agree that TikTok is a very popular platform. And if we're able to build an app that's going to help a TikTok user out, of course, it's going to be beneficial for them, and it's also going to be beneficial for you if you're able to build it in the right way. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the process as to what goes into signing up for an affiliate program. All you need to do is just click on apply. It's going to take you through a couple different questions. You can also get all the information as to how much you're going to potentially earn depending on who uses your link and exactly what they do. Bear in mind that everything I'm showing you today is just an example to break down exactly how this works. But when you're doing this yourself, you want to go away and find a suitable affiliate program that makes sense to you in terms of your ideal demographic that you're trying to target and the niche that you're also looking to grow in as well. So I'm going to go with this one today. Let's assume that I've already applied and I've been given my unique tracking link. But the next step that I need to take, and that you need to take if you're following along, is to now figure out exactly what app is going to go well with the program, service, or product that you just found. And the way that I like to figure this out is by going over to this tool over here called Digital Maker AI. It's free for you to sign up to. I'm going to leave it linked down below. I'm just going to ask it a very simple question. I'm going to say, I want to build a free web app using Stitch and Claude Code that provides a service to TikTok users. And my goal is to earn revenue from affiliate income by promoting TikTok for business, give me 10 ideas for a free app that I can build. So this is an example of what I may want to tell Digital Maker AI so that it can come back with some good ideas. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. I'm on the highest chat model, as you can see, plus 5.0. And what I'm going to do is just click on enter. And there we go, guys. Within a few seconds, it's come back with all of these different ideas, things that I wasn't necessarily thinking of. UGC ad script generator. We've also got trend to content planner, best time to post, different pain points that different TikTok users are going through. But there's this one that stands out to me, which is TikTok ad budget and return on ad spend calculator. So I'm just going to go over to Google Trends and see if this is something that people are even searching for. I'm just going to type in TikTok ad cost and I'm going to set it to the last 5 years. Let's see if people are searching for it. Yeah, so I'm sure that you guys can see ever since 2025. So the last few months, more and more people have gone onto Google to search for a way for them to figure this out. So this is the web app that I'm going to build. So what I now need to do is just click into the prompt builder just like this. And what you should see is this option over here that says Google Stitch. So I'm just going to click into it. It's going to take me through around 5 different questions. The first one is what type of app do you want to build? I'm just going to say a web app. What will your app or website do? I'm just going to keep it simple and tell it that it's going to be a TikTok ad budget and of course a return on ad spend calculator. Let's click on next. How do you plan to monetize this? We're going to go with product CTA, which is going to be that affiliate link, and then click on next. Finally, it's going to ask me, is there any additional details about my monetization strategy? I'm just going to tell it that the plan is to offer a free app that has a CTA link to an affiliate offer for TikTok for business. So I'm trying to give Google Stitch as much information as possible. And with the help of Digital Maker AI, I'm going to be able to build a comprehensive prompt. So I'm just going to leave it like this and then click on next and then tell it that I want the color scheme of my design to be professional and clean and then click on generate prompt. Okay, perfect. So just like that, I've now got the customized prompt as well as the information I need when it comes to being able to launch this. So what I'm going to do is just click on this, head back over to Google Stitch. I'm going to paste it in there like that. And as you can see, there's a lot of information, but all I need to do is just click on enter. Okay guys, and as you can see, that didn't take long whatsoever. Probably took about 1 minute for it to come back with all of these different pages that's going to go into this web app that we're looking to build. So we've got the home page over here. We've also got the calculator dashboard. We've got the user settings. We've got a strategy guide as well as the affiliate offer page that the users are going to be able to visit. So I'm sure that you guys get the point as to how Stitch is a valuable tool. Just like that, I've now got all of these different designs that I was able to get for completely free. And because I'm building something that I'm not sure exists yet or not, I can use this when it comes to giving myself a general idea. And I would say that it's done a pretty good job. And the good thing about Stitch is that if you want to make any adjustments to it, any changes to it, you're going to be able to easily do that by clicking into it, clicking on modify, and you can either change things manually or what you can do is enter a prompt and make any adjustments that way. But for the most part, I would say that it's done a pretty decent job. So from this point, what you can do is test it out. You can use the prototype feature when it comes to seeing exactly how it works. So you can click on instant prototype. This is actually a recent feature that Google has added as a way for you to test out exactly how your app works before you go away and build it. So I can click into this, I can make any adjustments, see exactly how it works, click into this. And if I do want to change anything before I go away and start building it, I've now got this chance. But let's assume that I'm happy with everything. I'm happy with all of the different designs that Google Stitch came back with. And I now want to use Claude when it comes to turning this into a real thing that people are going to be able to use. The next step is to click into all of the different images. So I'm just going to highlight all of them just like this. And then come over here to where it says export, and you can actually use the Google AI Studio when it comes to building the app or the website that you've just made in Stitch by clicking into this. But if you wanted to go over to Claude and use Claude's design skills as well as its coding skills, what you need to do is click on zip and then click on export. And what it should do is come back with multiple different files just like this. And each different file that you can see is going to be each individual page that's going to go into your website or your app. So with this, what I can now do is go over to Google Anti-Gravity. So it's going to be with the help of Google Anti-Gravity that you're going to be able to access Claude. But if you want to use Claude Code, you're going to be able to do it directly within this interface. But if you also just wanted to use something like Claude Opus, you can do that as well for completely free. All you need to do is go over to antigravity.google, install it onto your device, and also install the Google Chrome extension tool as well, so that during the process of you building your app, Anti-Gravity is going to be able to open up your browser, test it out, and make sure that it's functioning as it should. And once you have installed it and you've opened it up, this is the interface that you're going to see. So when it comes to using Claude, there's a couple different ways that you can do it. You can actually use Claude Code directly in this interface by coming over here to the left hand side and then clicking on extensions. As you guys can see over here, this is Claude Code. I've already installed it, so you're going to have to go through the installation process. And to access it, you're just going to click on this icon at the top. And it's going to be over here where you can now have a conversation with Claude Code, tell it exactly what you're trying to build, and also drag and drop the images that you got from Stitch. But another way that you can access Claude, which may be a lot easier for the majority of you that are watching this video, is by clicking on Open Agent Manager. And if you wanted to use Anti-Gravity in combination with Claude directly, this is the main interface that you're going to use, because as you guys can see, it's got this very simple prompt box. And if you click into this, it's going to show you all of the different models that you have access to. And two of the models that you can use, as you can see on the screen, is going to be either Claude Sonnet 4.6 or Claude Opus 4.6, which is actually the highest models of Claude at the time of me making this video. Now, I personally like to use Claude when it comes to building out all of these different apps, because I found it to be really good when it comes to turning a image design that you get from Stitch into something that's fully functional and works as it should. So I'm not saying Gemini 3.1 is bad, of course not, but I just prefer to use Claude Opus. So what I'm going to do is click on it just like that. And then what you need to do if you're following along is just open up the file that you got from Stitch and click into each one. And it's going to be a simple case of just dragging and dropping the PNG image that you got from Stitch in there just like this. So I'm going to do that for the remainder of the files. And as soon as I'm done, I'm going to be back ASAP and show you exactly what I'm going to do next. Okay guys, I'm back, and as you can see, I've now added the 4 different images, and what I'm going to do is just enter this prompt. And all I'm going to do is tell Claude Opus that I want to create this TikTok ad calculator web app using the images attached made from Google Stitch. And I want it to ensure that it's going to be a simple HTML website with the purpose of helping people calculate their TikTok ad cost as well as their return on ad spend in a simple way. And it's also going to have a CTA for TikTok for business. Bear in mind that if you're following this monetization strategy, it's going to be here where you're going to place your unique affiliate link. But for now, I'm going to leave it as it is. Let's see if it comes back with the correct design based on these different images. So I'm just going to click on enter. And there we go, guys, just like that. As you can see, Anti-Gravity has gone straight to work to start building this out. It's coding everything line by line. The beauty of this is that you don't need to be a developer. You don't need to be a coder. All you need to do is give it these different images that you got from Google Stitch, and Claude as well as Anti-Gravity is going to be able to take care of the rest. So this is really good, especially if you're a coder that doesn't have experience. All you need to do is wait for it to be done. And as soon as it has finished, I'm going to be back ASAP and we're going to check out the results together. All right, guys, I'm back. And as we can see, this is what it was able to build. So instantly by looking at it, I would say that it looks professional. It looks well designed. We've got all of these different floating graphics or floating cards on the screen, which gives it a really good touch. If I just scroll down over here, this is where people are going to be able to calculate their TikTok ad spend. So for example, let's say if I'm someone that is spending 500 on TikTok ads, this is my cost per click, this is my conversion rate. And let's say if the average order value is around $47, I could click on this and it's going to show me my estimated return on ad spend. And I'm going to be able to do things just like this when it comes to being able to get an idea of how much revenue I'm going to be able to earn. So we can see that it's done a decent job when it comes to what it's been able to build. Of course, I may want to spend a lot more time testing it out, but the purpose of today's video is to show you exactly how you can build an app and how you can monetize it with a partnership without even having to build a product yourself. Because as you guys can see over here, if I just scroll down, we've got this CTA at the bottom that's going to tell the users that if they're ready to transform their TikTok ads, they're going to be able to do so by clicking into this offer. And as you can see, it's now taken me directly to this page where I'm going to be able to sign up. I'm going to be able to claim my credits. And because this is a specific link that TikTok knows has come from me, they're going to be able to track all of my different users, all of the different people that I'm sending to them. And when someone uses TikTok for business, they're going to automatically pay me a commission directly into my impact.com account. So it's a really good strategy, to be honest. Essentially, you're going to build a free app that people can use. It's going to be an app that you know people are interested in because you would have already done the research using something like Digital Maker AI as well as Google Trends. Once you've found a concept of an app that you know people are interested in, of course, you're going to have to go through the process of building it like I've shown you. And you're also going to have to start generating traffic. There's a number of different ways that you can do this. You can use social media platforms when it comes to producing content. You can also use SEO by trying to get your app ranked in Google. But the question most of you probably have right now is, Sam, once I've finished building my app, how exactly do I make it go live? And to be honest with you, there's a number of different ways that you can do this. And with what I've shown you today, because it's a very simplistic app, you can use something like Hostinger that will allow you to actually launch up to 50 different apps that you can test out. By no means am I saying that you should run 50 different apps all at the same time. All I'm saying is that with the Hostinger package, you're going to be able to do that. And you're also going to be able to get a free domain with the app that you've built as well. Because as you can see on the screen right now, I've just logged into my Hostinger account and I'm going to be able to get up to free domains. So that's 1, 2, 3 that I'm going to be able to get for completely free without paying anything. All I need to do is to search for it over here and I'm going to be able to get it. But for now, I'm just going to click on use temporary domain. And then from there, it's going to take you to a interface or dashboard that looks like this. And when it comes to making the app go live that I just built using Claude and anti-gravity, what I need to do is just come over here to where it says file manager. And what you should see is an interface that looks like this. All you need to do is just click into public HTML. And the way that anti-gravity and Claude work is that when it's finished building what it's built for you, it's going to add it to a document in your files. And the files is going to look something similar to this, especially if you've built something simple. So what I'm going to do is just drag and drop the HTML, JavaScript, as well as the CSS file in Hostinger, just like that. Okay, perfect. So to test it out and make sure that it works as it should, I'm just going to click back into this and then click into the temporary domain. And just like that, guys, as you can see, the web app is now live. People are going to be able to go onto it using this temporary domain straight away. Everything is fully functional. We've got the actual calculator over here. We've also got the information on the partnership down here. And of course, the call to action link. And don't forget, guys, if you wanted to use a more permanent domain, you're going to be able to do that by clicking on connect domain just like this. But there you go, guys. That is the process of being able to use Google Stitch when it comes to designing an idea for an app. All of the research necessary when it comes to knowing exactly what is currently being searched for right now, and the steps that you need to take when it comes to actually making your app go live so that people can visit it, so that you can start potentially earning some sort of an income. It goes without saying that nothing I've spoken about today is going to happen overnight. The first app that you build, nothing might happen. Second app that you build, nothing might happen once again. But before you know it, if you're able to be consistent, put in the work necessary, you're going to be able to build something that is definitely going to blow you away and you're going to be surprised by it. But if you've enjoyed this video, you've learned anything, you got any sort of value from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. Don't forget to check out the resources in the description down below when it comes to information that's going to help you out on your digital product journey, whether you're looking to build a simple digital product or if you're looking to build something like an app. You're going to be able to find information in the description that's going to be able to help you out. And if you also wanted to watch another YouTube video that I made not too long ago, where in this video, I'm going to be able to spend a little bit more time breaking down the things that you need to know when it comes to how you can get traffic to the app that you've built. Click the link on the screen because this video has already helped out a lot of people. And I'm sure if you're able to watch it from the very start all the way to the very end, it's going to be able to help you out as well. But as always, guys, I'm going to catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.